Hey there guys, welcome to another video. In today's video I just want to do a quick comparison between the Echo Dot 3rd generation and the Echo Dot 4th generation. So as you guys may know, the Echo Dot 4th generation just came out on October 22nd, and we're going to have an Echo Dot with clock replacement as well as the kids version coming later on in November. So the Echo Dot 3rd generation is actually a pretty good deal right now. On Prime Day, they did have it for $18.99, and then right now they have it for $29.99 on Amazon. The new Echo Dot 4th generation runs $49.99, and it probably will go on sale during Black Friday and Cyber Monday, so stay tuned for that, and you never know. But I still think that the 3rd generation Echo Dot is a better deal. So the Echo Dot 3rd generation came out last year, 2019, came out in a couple different colors. So that one came out in charcoal, heather gray, plum, and sandstone. So this is the sandstone version I have right here. And the new Echo Dot 4th generation comes in a couple different colors as well. It also comes in charcoal, it comes in glacier white, and twilight blue, and I have the charcoal version right here. So both of these have different versions. So we have the basic Echo Dot, which does everything that it should. We have the Echo Dot with clock. Both of these have their own version. And then we also have the Echo Dot Kids version, which has a nice little kid-friendly design. So this one has a panda and a lion, I believe, and then this one has kind of a rainbow texture on the fabric. So, and they come in different prices. Personally, I still think that the Echo Dot 3rd generation is the better buy. It is much cheaper, and you can get this. You can get a bunch of these for your house if you really want to. Now, as far as our size is concerned, these are now different design form factors. So when we went from the 2nd to the 3rd gen, they were still this hockey puck style. The 2nd generation was much smaller than the 3rd generation, but the 3rd generation was such a big upgrade over the 2nd generation as far as sound, as far as the mic quality, and that kind of thing, that it was a worthy upgrade. The 4th generation I don't feel is as worthy of an upgrade over the 3rd generation, because the 3rd generation is a smaller device, still has a great speaker, and still has great microphones on it. So this one is still that hockey puck style that you know and love from the 2nd gen and the 3rd gen. So this one has a fabric exterior. We have the ring light up here. We have the 4 microphones, and we have our volume, action, and mic off buttons right there. On the back, we have the 3.5mm headset jack, as well as the power plug right there. So now the 4th generation is now a spherical design versus that hockey puck design. And it's kind of like the size of a baseball. So it's much larger, and it may be a little bit more intrusive and harder to place in certain spots in your home. The hockey puck style you could put on a shelf if you really wanted to, or put it, in a very small area, but this one is not as good as that. So this one is going to take up a little bit more room. Now on this one, you have the buttons on top here. We have a similar fabric design, but we have the buttons up here, so mic off, action, volume right there. We have the ring around the bottom here instead of on the top. And then on the back, we have that same power plug as well as 3.5mm headset jack. So it's just a much larger design, and I'm just not really that much of a fan of it, honestly. One other thing that I found kind of interesting was the size of the power plugs for these. So for the 3rd generation, here it is. This is the white one. It goes with a sandstone. The other model's got a black cord. It is a little bit thick, but it's still square. Takes up just one of your outlets on your wall. 15 watts. Not a bad design. Still a little bit bigger than the 2nd generation. Now let me show you the 4th generation. Here's the 4th generation plug. That is obnoxiously large. And as you can see, yes, a white one came with the charcoal 4th generation Echo Dot. Amazon, what are y'all doing? What are you thinking? This is dumb. So you have a white cord coming from your charcoal device, and then you also have this obnoxiously large charging brick. So it's large here, and guess what? It's still 15 watts. Why did we not continue with the same 15 watts on the previous one? That is obnoxious. So I'm not a fan of this. I think they should have just stuck with this. This was a fine design. It only takes up one outlet. It might take up more than one because it is a little bit big, but it's not as big as this one. That's ridiculous. Right, so I haven't plugged in. So the first thing I want to test here is the sound quality. So play Feel Good by Sin Cole on Spotify.
Feel Good by Sin Cole from Spotify. Feel Good by Sin Cole from Spotify.
now my second test is going to be testing the microphones on these. So I want to see how well the microphone picks me up, going just from arm's length and then to the edge of this room, which is not very big, but hopefully it can still pick me up. All right, so first we're going to do the third generation. So at arm's length. What's the weather tomorrow?
Here's the forecast for tomorrow in Jacksonville. Look for partly sunny weather with a high of 80.
Okay, now let's test out the fourth generation. First at arm's length and then across the room. What's the weather tomorrow?
Tomorrow in Jacksonville, there will be partly sunny weather with a high of 83.
What's the weather tomorrow?
Here's the forecast for tomorrow in Jacksonville. Look for partly sunny weather.
And now we'll do across the room. What's the weather tomorrow?
Here's the forecast for tomorrow in Jacksonville. Look for partly sunny weather with a
Okay, so both of those passed the microphone test. Not that that's a really scientific test, but both of them picked me up from arm's length, right in front of them, as well as across the room, easily without me having to raise my voice. Anyway guys, so this has just been my comparison of the Echo Dot 3rd generation and Echo Dot 4th generation. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more like this, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video.